Hey everyone, it's JoJo and welcome to a Beyblade Burst Turbo unboxing. Today I have two of the newest SlingShock Hasbro exclusive Beyblades. On the left we have Gargoyle G4 and on the right is Balar B4. And this one looks pretty awesome. They both look pretty awesome and they look kind of promising too, especially this one. Alright, so let's start off with Gargoyle. So Gargoyle is a defense type. Here we have a nice open view of the Beyblade. It looks great. I like how there's a G in the middle to represent Gargoyle. And the disc, the performance tip. Here we got some stats. This is a right spinning Beyblade. Forged disc is D28. Performance tip TD02-S. And here are all the stats, pretty low everywhere, but really high in defense. And a little bit above average in stamina. And here we have the SlingShock meter, 3 and 3, so pretty average. Here we have Balar B4, and this one looks awesome. I love the motif in the middle. Got all the parts there. This is an attack type. The energy layer is a right spinning layer. Forged disc is D49. Performance tip is TA10-S. Here are the stats. We got lots of points in attack there, pretty low everywhere else. Weight and agility a little bit below average, but still pretty poor. And we have the SlingShock meter, 4 and 2. Alright, let's get these two awesome Beyblades open. So we're going to be starting off with Gargoyle G4. Let's take a look at the energy layer. And it looks awesome. I love this design. This is really, really great. We got this nice G in the middle, painted silver for Gargoyle. We've got these cool, awesome, like gargoyle heads on the top with purple eyes. The teeth, the snout, the horn looks really awesome. And this silver part, I think that's supposed to be the wings. Yeah, that looks like feathers or maybe like, I don't know, what are gargoyle wings made out of, like bat wings, right? But yeah, it looks great. The overall design looks awesome. I mean, like aesthetics wise. And it repeats on the other side there. Yeah, it just looks awesome. I really, really love this. And then here on the back we have the code for those who don't have it yet. You could scan this with your Beyblade Burst app and you'll get it in the app. Overall, this is supposed to be a defense Beyblade, but to me it kind of looks like it's better for stamina, just the way the weight is distributed, like on both ends here. Like if this were metal, it would be really good for stamina rather than defense, in my opinion. But man, just it looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I can't get over the way this Beyblade looks. It looks awesome. Even like with the different like colored plastic and the way it's layered, like the green against the yellow plastic behind, it looks awesome. I can't, did I say awesome enough? Anyway, but yeah, it looks great. So the forged disc, it comes with 8. This is a 4-star disc. And the performance tip is massive S, so it looks like your typical massive performance tip. But SlingShock version, you just twist, pull, and then twist again to lock it. This one's actually pretty easy, and it becomes this taller performance tip with like a really wide hole flat there. Okay, so this is going to be moving around a lot in the stadium. Yeah, it looks awesome. Oh gosh, I can't get over it. Oh, the slopes are pretty weak, but I could kind of forgive that, just how great this Beyblade looks. Moving on, we have Balar B4, and this is an attack type Beyblade. Here's the energy layer. I like the motif again in the middle. Nice ram design. You can see the horn, the snout, the eye. We got this fire coming out of his eye. It looks really neat. And here on the side, I think this is supposed to be like its horns as well. And if this were metal, it would be awesome for attack. Just all that weight on both ends. It would be like a flash metal wheel for a metal fight. But yeah, it kind of maybe even like Judgment Joker, where a lot of the weight is on the outside. But yeah, this seems like it's promising for an attack type, for Hasbro standards, by the way. But yeah, I don't think I like it as much as this, but well, the design anyway. But yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit more promising when it comes to attack. And then on the back side, we have the code. Go ahead and scan that if you don't have it already. You'll get it in the Beyblade Burst app. It does have like a little bit of an oblong shape to it, which is kind of fitting for an attack type. And the disc is 6, the forged disc. Here on the inside, this is a 4-star disc. Neat. And this one, the performance tip is Spiral-S. So we have that typical spiral shape on the tip. But again, with SlingShock, you just twist, pull, and twist, and it becomes this much taller, basically whole flat performance tip. So this is gonna move really great in the stadium. I can't wait to test it out. The slopes here feel okay. It's not as loose, so it's tighter than Gargoyle. Alright, with that said, let's do some weight tests between the two Beyblades. So let's weigh Gargoyle all together. 36.51. Then just the layer. 9.67. The disc is 21.37. And the performance tip, 5.58. And then Balar B4 altogether, 37.29. Energy layer, 10.28. The disc, 20.53. And the performance tip, 6.41. Alright, let's put this back together. And let's do a spin test and test battle. So typically I use the Rail Rush base stadium or some type of SlingShock base stadium for my Hasbro Beyblades. But this time I'm going to use the Takara Burst Standard Stadium. So let's start off with Gargoyle in normal mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Yeah, a lot of outward distribution, so it's going to move around the tornado ridge a lot more than your typical stamina or defense type would move. Plus, this is massive -S, so the surface area is a little bit wider. Now let's switch it over to SlingShock. And yeah, oh, I also forgot to mention that you kind of heard it scraping because there's like these 3 bars that come up from the tip there. Yeah, so SlingShock mode, 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh yeah, just went out of the stadium. Next up, we have Balar B4 in normal mode, and for some reason, this isn't sticking onto my LR Bay launcher. I'm using the Achilles one. It's not wanting to stay on, it just keeps falling, so I might have to switch to a different launcher. So that's kind of worth noting. Alright, so I have just my regular LR Bay launcher, and it still doesn't want to stick on. Let's try Gargoyle. That sticks on just fine, so I don't know what the issue is here when it comes to wanting to stay on the prongs on the launcher, but I'll have to try another one. Alright, so I found one that it actually wants to stick to. I have my regular Bay launcher, a little bit longer strings, and it stays on just fine. So again, just worth noting, doesn't want to stay on my LR Bay launchers for some reason. But anyway, let's move on with the test spin. 3, 2, 1, let it. Alright, yeah, pretty much performs like a regular spiral performance tip. Now let's move on to SlingShock mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. It really hugs that Tornado Ridge really well. So with this mode, I imagine it would be a little bit more stamina because it's more of a whole flat. So less surface area, less friction. Alright, time for a test battle. Both Beyblades will first be in normal mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Ooh, not enough stamina. Gargoyle gets that one. Alright, so let's switch it over to SlingShock mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh, nice! Burst finish! They were chasing each other around the stadium, but Balar was faster and caused a burst finish. That was awesome. Alright, so that is where I'm going to end this unboxing video. Let me know what you think about these two new Beyblades. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time with more Beyblade Burst. See you soon.